Hey everybody, Joe here today, and today is a different type of video. Today is a special video because this video pretty much marks a year that started my fragrance journey. It was about this time last year that I saw Al's top 4 list after Gucci Guilty I became bored with. So I figured I'll go ahead today and release pretty much my top 5 personal favorite fragrances that I've pretty much collected. The ones that I actually have bottles of in the past year. The only exception to this will be Japan Noir because, as you all know, had I came across that fragrance to get a very large amount, pretty much there wouldn't be me today because I would have just went from Gucci Guilty to Japan Noir and made that my overall signature had I gotten a big flacon of it. And this will also be kind of a starting lineup. For those of you that don't know, pretty much Brandon, aka Cutlass Supreme, I'll put the link down below. He came up with this concept a few years back, pretty much where you need to name one signature work scent, romantic scent, night out scent, daring scent, and like formal event type scent. And a lot of people have done this. I'll probably do this. I think I did one for the summertime, I believe. And so now it's the winter time, but it's not just my personal favorite. I decided to make it into a starting lineup as well. So we could go ahead. It's going to pretty much be 2 videos into one. It will be my favorite fragrances, but it would also be considered as my starting lineup. For my signature scent really varies, and it will continue to vary. But one of the ones that I really found as my personal favorite compared to the lavender palms, compared to, the Loams, compared to the plum Japanese, I've probably eliminated them at this point, and you know which one it is. 1899 Histoires des Parfums, Ernest Hemingway. Cinnamon, vanilla, iris. Very, very, very good stuff. I really like this juice. And some will say it's a comparison to Spice Bomb. It has similar notes, but I wouldn't say it's the same fragrance. I really like this. Projection and longevity on it are awesome. My signature scent, and number 1 on the list, HDP 1899. Work was a little bit harder. I mean, I really wear all my scents any time of the year, just whenever I feel like it. But one of the ones I really got a lot of enjoyment wearing, one that a lot of my coworkers enjoyed me wearing at the office, and one that really could have been my signature also. I actually planned for this one to originally be just my signature before I went ahead and got the massive collection that I have now. Allure Sport Eau Extreme from Chanel. Mint, tonka, like slight mint. You really gain more citrus and tonka with like kind of a mint and a little bit of aldehydes. Very good stuff. I prefer this over the regular Allure Sport, but really they kind of are hand in hand. It's just this has more tonka, and I really do like this juice. I love tonka. That was one of the notes that I really came across as really loving, with my journey, was pretty much the tonka. So for work, my scent would be Allure Sport Eau Extreme. When I started my journey, if you'd have told me, yeah, Joe, you'd have liked roses, I'd have just completely signed you off in the beginning. I was like, yeah, right, I'm not gonna like any kind of florals. But I like this one. Some people don't like it because the name is misleading, and some people really love this stuff. Me, I'm on the love side. It's not so much that you're gonna hate it because it smells bad if you don't like it, but just it may not have something that you may like. But a lot of people do really like this, and I found this to really be my favorite house of everything so far in my journey. Tom Ford's Cafe Rose. A lot of rose. A lot of rose. A lot of rose. You're also gonna get a very ever slight coffee accord, some incense, and also pepper. You will get some like black pepper ish, but this is mainly a rose scent. Nothing more and nothing less. But I really love it. Next to Allure Sport O Extreme, this was my most complimented fragrance too for the year of 2012, 2013. Yeah, very good stuff. Tom Ford's Cafe Rose. Romance time, you could probably already guess what it is. My current personal favorite in my collection, aside from Japan Noir again. And I mean, this is just romance, really, like seduction. By Kilian's Back to Black. Honey, pretty much you're gonna get a whole bunch of honey. Just like how Cafe Rose had a whole bunch of rose, well, this is a whole bunch of honey. And then you're gonna get some tobacco, and you're also gonna pick up a raspberry accord, and there's also a powdery like vibe from the cardamom in here. Very good stuff. I love this juice. I'm glad they allow you to refill the bottle, and I'm down to like my last 12 milliliters of it. I'm gonna need a refill soon. By Kilian's Back to Black. My romance scent. Now daring. I wasn't too big on daring to begin with. When I first started really wanting colognes, I just wanted stuff that people liked. Now I could care less if you like it or not, as long as I enjoy it. And this scent really shows. It's a scent that not everybody will like, but a lot of people will know its quality, and some people do like this. I fall on the like side of it, and it's very love or hate. Imaginary Authors, Cobra and the Canary. In this scent, you are pretty much going to get a big blast of citrus. You will get some like tobacco green earthy vibe to it because it has like tobacco leaf and hay and like, you know, earthy scents and stuff like that. And then you're also going to get a smoky part, which is what really is the deal breaker for a lot of people, which ends up being asphalt in this fragrance. I love this stuff. This is like an alluring, daring kind of way. Very, very bold. This was definitely beating out Rose 31 as my daring scent from the House of Imaginary Authors. And check this line out too if you haven't. Cobra and the Canary. Finally, my most formal actually ended up also being, a lot of these scents ended up being like in my top 5 so far. Or a couple of them, not a lot of them, but a couple of these actually ended up being in my, like, no matter what, no matter when the day is, I will always keep some of these bottles for sure, without a doubt, for the rest of my life. This is one of them. Christian Dior's Bois d'Argent as my formal occasion scent. You're gonna get like a little bit of a buttery iris with some like vanilla, honey, and a little bit of incense and woods. And I really like this. I remember one time when I wore this, I've probably said this story once before, but in case this is your first time watching any of my videos. Pretty much I wore this and I blasted myself like maybe 6 or 7 sprays. I went to go visit a friend, gave her a hug, spent like an hour or two with her, left, and about 5 hours later, now we're just about 8 hours, 9 hours into the application process, she texted me saying, "Wow, I smell your fragrance like it's following me." Some people will complain about the longevity and the performance of this scent. It won't last strong on everybody, but for me, I really like this scent. I really see this as a great all-around signature scent, but I could definitely use this more than anything on my formal events. So for my formal event scent, Bois d'Argent from Christian Dior Privé line. Favorites, those are the winners for my top favorite scents of 2012-2013, pretty much when I started this journey. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your favorite fragrances are that you own. Let me know any thoughts in general about how you feel about the ones that I chose. Let me know anything. Scent of the day today was actually pretty different because I ended up getting my mom a Christmas gift, which is Tom Ford's Sahara Noir, and the lady ended up having a promo deal or whatever where they'll give you a 10 ml atomizer of any Tom Ford of your choice, and so I'm wearing Tobacco Vanille today because this is the first real time I'm wearing Tobacco Vanille on my skin. I've smelled it before but never wore the scent. So my scent of the day today is Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. Let me know what your scent of the day is. Also, one other plug. If you like to overspray and if you like to smell good, please join the and you're on Facebook, please join the Facebook group down below that I'll have the link to, called the Oversprayers. Awesome people, awesome stuff. Gotta give it up. So please join if you would like. You don't have to. No guns are being held to your head here. Yeah, got a lot of stuff still coming out with videos, so just be on the lookout. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Joe. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I'll see you all later.